Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everybody. Happy time zones to all of you. We do apologize for the delayed start and some tech issues that we've been having. We are about to start this race between Aosuna and Dodo. It is a 15-minute delay on our end, so if you are watching their streams, please make sure you don't come into the chat and tell us what's going on before we can even see it ourselves. So before we start and before we kick off, I'm going to introduce everybody that's in the commentary box with me today. So, as a commentator, I'm one of them, as well as accompanied by Eris. And our trackers are Axel, Ryman, and Yukis. If you want to say hello, Eris, before we start?
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
A little bit of a French match today.
Yes, we've also got the French restream going on as well with Wispy and Pitch, I think. So it's gonna be a great day. I'm really hopeful for this race. But let's just jump straight into it, I think. So, where are we with everything?
Okay.
Sound is cutting quite a bit. If it's my sound, I apologize. I'm a little bit far away from my microphone. So. Right. So there was a bit of a delayed start. I do apologize.
Yeah, we're basically starting 2.5 minutes in. We had a big bomb bag on the South Clock Town chest, which Aosuna already grabbed. And we got Goron. Yeah, that was a Zelda to Cafe hint. And Goron was on the observatory. And nothing in North Clock Town. I think Tingle had like a red potion bottle on the 40 rupees. That's about everything we've missed so far. So nothing.
Observatory having something, of course. Righto. Let's have a look-see.
It looks like Aosuna's actually not doing an observatory opener, which has become a rarity in the racing scene.
Yeah, I always find myself just rooting it in as I'm running around Clocktown. And plus that one hint up there, you get it, it's out of the way. Is that Pirates Fortress interior or exterior?
Yeah, that was interior, yeah. While Dodo taking that early Goron mask to chess game. And we do get a big chest there.
At least get it out of the way nice and early. Oh,
and
that was
an easy pass too.
Wow!
And it's very helpful mask in case you have Cremia on the menu and you need to have a pee break.
Yeah. Or if you're feeling very sad.
And yeah, Dodo doing the early Goron move of making it night in East Clocktown. This can very easily pick up the fairy here, and since you're faster as Goron, your in-game time matches up.
Oh look, Terminate Pillar has something.
Some Mountain nice toilet paper.
Lovely.
Definitely happy to see that with the early bombs you can easily check toilet hands night one.
Yeah, absolutely. Big chest on Grass Grotto. Mask of Truth. Okay. Another hint for us. Twin Islands is Way of the Hero. Not one we see very often at S4. At least for me, anyway.
I think there was a little bit of a Twin Island with the hero incident in the first Broad versus... Who did Broad race in his first one? Pineapple?
Ooh, another bomb bag. Unless that's the bomb bag we missed.
Yeah, that was the bomb bag that Aosuna got at the...
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah, Dodo, for some reason, is like the only person who does not immediately go to the South Clocktown chest if it's big.
See, Twin Islands is an interesting war because you got to think about it. It's not just Twin Islands; it's also the springtime checks, and it's like if you get a Wath item. So, question for you, Eris: if you get a Wath item, say you get Hookshot in Twin Islands, would you still consider pushing those springtime checks if you have them for early access? Like you get like Snowhead's your first temple. Would you still push the springtime checks?
I mean, in Twin Island you have like only 4 items, so it's very easy to push, yeah, but in general, if it was something like a East Clocktown Wath, I don't think you need to push every single check once you found a Wath item in there.
Yeah. Raise a sword on Postman. Okay. No Kakiri fighting today. So for Observatory, you need either Bow, Zora, or Deku and Magic to put Observatory into Logic, because you need at least one projectile. It doesn't matter which projectile, as long as it's one of those. Or Hookshot, yes, of course.
Yeah, but you can also just Deku is enough, because you can backdoor the Observatory. There's a Deku flower next to the Terminal Field entrance.
I always forget about that flower. But yeah, so even just solo Deku, because Terminus free, you can just walk out there. But I rarely ever see Deku only Logic for Observatory. It's very rare.
It happens sometimes.
For the Bomber's Code, yes, you would need a projectile of some sort. That's out of the question. Like, it's you have to have a projectile for the Bomber's Notebook check, yeah. But for Observatory, you can need just as little as Deku. So getting our 4 hints.
Yep.
Go on.
Nothing hints now.
Stockpot in as Way of the Hero. What was the other 2 hints? I apologize. I had to update the hints.
I think it was a Woodfall Temple Foolish Accept song, and I already forget it actually. Seahorses? Was it Seahorses? I don't know the third one. Yeah, Ran Sisters and Seahorses, okay.
And Run Sisters, yeah?
Yep. Both dead.
Bad. Can we get required beavers or something? We need some spice. Required Goron race in the Twin Islands Wath, please. There we go.
And by the way, we did get a Deku mask in the shop. I don't know if you talked about that.
Oh, I didn't see that. I apologize. I only have one screen, so trying to update everything is a little bit slow on my end. I'm currently out of the country.
No worries.
So.
And we got a hint that Gossip Stones are dead.
Oh, okay. So that's 3 always hints so far that we are aware of. And 1 sometimes hint. So we need 3 more always and 1 more sometimes to be completed on those. So these 2 early transformation masks, based on the knowledge that you have right now, would you push Swamp early?
Yeah, I mean, in Season 4, kinda always push Swamp as soon as you find a bottle, or sometimes even without a bottle.
Yeah.
Like, just the default Day 2 play.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
because of that grotto that only appears on day 2 when it's Sphere 0. So, I mean, there are... You can sometimes greed for a bottle. It's not really an issue most of the time.
Yeah.
Just a routing
So,
style question.
yeah. Everyone's routing choices are different, but it's always curious to hear what other people do, especially for someone who's a top seed, especially as myself, who would have probably have been, 50, 60 maybe. It's nice to hear the opinions of those a little bit more experienced. But yeah, interesting. So I talk about how Deku Flower for observatory logic isn't common, and then this seed gives us Deku observatory logic for Goron. It's quite funny.
I mean, it's possible we still find some Sphere 0 projectile or some other projectile that's not too high in the logic that is an alternative entry.
Yeah.
But at least it's an option.
Yeah. So it's magic bow, hookshot, Zora. I feel like it could be magic. Assuming as we got Deku. Well, it could be anything really.
Yeah. And as Spec is writing in chat, definitely, if you don't find a bottle soon, you're definitely going to Deku Palace and Woodfall before going into the Woods of Mystery. Whatever they're called.
I think it's Woods of Mystery. I always called it Lost Woods, even though I know that's Ocarina of Time. But it feels more like a Lost Woods.
And we're getting a couple's mask on the fairy fountain here.
Interesting. And a hot piece. I just realized, so for anyone who has actually watched Aosuna's stream, their whole tracker is just lit up.
Yeah.
That's
Aosuna is in go
ballsy.
mode according to tracker.
I know, it's ballsy. Just not showing anything on the tracker. It's just in go mode. I'm like, wow.
I'm not sure if it's like maybe the OBS view is broken or something.
Maybe. I only just noticed.
Yeah, because I'm not familiar with the tracker Aosuna is using. Like in Emu tracker, you have the broadcast view. It's separate,
Yeah.
so...
It looks similar to the auto tracker, but obviously it's not an auto tracker.
Yeah, sadly, no auto tracking.
Ooh, big chest, big chest. Lens of Truth. Okay. Interesting. So Shiro's in logic. Darmani. Well, once we get magic, of course.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've started playing Link to the Past Rando this year, and they allow auto tracking. Now I miss it every time. Every day. I want to not have to click buttons on my tracker.
You just not have to think, It does it for you. I do like auto tracking. It relieves some kind of stress, doesn't it? It's like I'm currently away and I'm playing on a Mac, and so I can't use the Gossip Stones tracker, and I'm like, I can't write things down. And that's my frustration at the moment. It's just playing with a tracker with no text boxes and having to use my phone for what hints. And I'm like, oh, I hate this. It's so frustrating.
Like a good experience.
Oh, it's lovely. Yeah, so we're getting a whole lot of nothing in Clockdown at the moment, aren't we?
I mean, you have an early Gore Mask and early Deco Mask, we can't complain too much, I guess. But yeah.
True.
The thing is that...
Wait. Go on.
I mean, you totally do this, but it is out of logic to go back off to do the deco loop, as I like to call it. There's the risk, if you go now without a bottle or without a hookshot, that you have to isolate the Bean Daddy chest.
Yeah. What is the Deku loop exactly?
Yeah, it's just what I mean when you go basically to the back of the swamp and do Deku Palace and Woodfall.
Oh yeah, of course, Deku loop. I like that. I like that name. Is Goron through poison water enabled in S4, or is it just the Zora one?
Yeah, it's enabled, but the problem is the Octo. I mean, we can easily skip it with the Goron, but you need to kill it for logic.
Yeah, because Octo skip is known. I know that.
Yeah, it looks like Aosuna is going into Observatory to kill Time Knight 1, so it's not going to be a lopsided match.
Let's see what Couple's Mask gives us.
Yeah, Dodo making it Knight 2 here just to check Couple's Mask, because I like that play.
It'd be rather convenient if Day 2 Mystery Grotto had our bottle.
Yeah,
Perfect.
or Kuma gives you... Oh no, that's Kotaku's the blue one. Kotaku gives you a bottle for the almost vanilla classic.
Yep.
Yeah,
My seeds recently, the last 4 I've rolled, whether they were racer ones or not, have had really dry starts. So this one is not as dry as the last one, but, you know, it's still kind of like, well, I need a bottle or a bow to go somewhere.
Yeah, the lack of projectile and no bottle is making Dodo a bit hesitant to leave Clocktown for now, I guess.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I can understand it.
It's like, yeah, your only options right now are Swamp and West. And it's like, nobody's going to go West this early because you have Deku. But people might eventually just start getting desperate and go West because there might be something there. There's a few free checks there because you got... Let's see. You've got the
grotto
Fisherman's
from the... Exactly, and the one grotto and cape.
Yeah, which is 2 checks. It's better than nothing, but at the same time, like, it ain't much, you know?
Yeah. I think at this point, just cut your losses and accept that you're probably going to double dip Road to Southern Swamp.
Yep.
Yeah, since Dodo, one thing I did not like about Dodo making it Knight now is basically just skipped more or less he had for day 2.
Yeah.
And I do not know what that was on the 90 rupee purchase.
I don't know, I didn't see it either.
Might have been Romani's mask, I'm not sure. Dodo needs 1 rupee and he does not know that there's 1 single rupee. Oh, he remembered. Very good. And basically this... What's it called? This pot gives you 1 rupee. I think it gives you a heart if you're not full health.
Feels poor, man. Come on, what's Bank got for us? Bean! Alright. Interesting. I think I saw a hint for Bank 3, but I might be getting Steve Bleed, I'm not sure.
Oh, there's a bottle, okay.
Oh, there's our bottle! Alright. Interesting. So, Swamp we go. That would be my choice. He's grabbing the potion.
Yeah, that was very awkward routing from Dodo, because
yeah.
he could have checked this Knight 1 and then sold the Chateau, but it doesn't really matter. It's more for advanced bank routing, I guess. Yeah, Dodo now basically saying, I'm gonna do P at day 3, not gonna get punished this seed.
Yep. So we got our first song check coming up with Deku Palace. Do you have any predictions? Or just guesses?
Deku Palace, it's either White Song or Vanilla.
I think it's Vanilla because of the Woodfall Temple Foolish by the Song. It's just it's either that or Sonatas on Skull Kid. Ocean Spider House is dead.
Yeah, that was day one, I think. Stone Tor Temple, Way of the Hero.
Really?
Yeah.
I've got a bit of a delay from swapping screens. That's an interesting was.
Yeah, definitely. Probably more late game.
It definitely spices things up. But the problem is the Stone Tower Temple Way of the Hero. It's inverted and, normal Stone Tower. It could be anywhere, really.
At least it's not as bad as during Season 3 when we had Chest Fairies.
Oh god, oh. Ugh. I like Chest Fairies, though. I feel like they add something. But I feel like for S4, having Chest Fairies is a bit like... Yikes. I just saw the Goron just up in the trees there. Yeah, you don't see Stone Tower Temple often Wath anymore. It's definitely not been one of the common ones of S4 that I've seen.
Yep, definitely more to the S2 meta, where Upper Ikana has a bit less of an impact.
Yeah. So are we gonna see vanilla boat rides? Get your picture boxes out and take some pictures.
I mean, Dodo is probably gonna do the Goron Octoskip.
Probably. I know. Light arrows? Oh, wow. Okay.
Speak of the devil.
Lemon arrows.
It's definitely a weirder setup.
He got the big suck.
Yeah, I'm not familiar if I mean, you probably can do it off the roof.
I think you
I
can.
usually do it off the side, yeah, like
It's a lot more consistent off the side.
Yeah, with magic it's probably pretty easy off the roof, but without magic, it's a bit annoying. Okay,
I feel like the method would be more pixel perfect.
I mean, it's not that tough, but Dodo is YOLOing it a bit too hard right now.
Yeah. Well, I'd say our races are pretty much hand in hand. The only thing, though, is that Aosuna does not have that bottle.
Oh.
So that's
kind of...
Yeah. I know the boat rider would have been done by now.
Yeah, absolutely. The 0-second time save, definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, I sometimes don't understand French meta, like, I don't know why you don't check the 90 rupee purchase after you save Granny.
Ooh, Mirror Shield. Southern Swamp giving us some items here. We got light arrows, Mirror Shield. And this isn't Wath Y. We haven't had anything from Stockpot yet, have we?
Nope.
Nope.
Toilet tent was
Cool.
nothing, and I don't think in reservation was anything.
Midnight meeting. Or it could be the
No.
staff chest or room
Yeah,
key.
maybe just a boring rush day 3-seat.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a big... Oh, that's going to hurt really badly if Aosuna goes back off Swamp here. Coming back to this chest, if you don't have a bottle or a hookshot, is so bad.
Yep. That bean from the bank really pulling through. Not like we needed it, but you know.
Yeah.
Saves us 10 rupees. Ooh, okay. There's our bow.
Yeah, that bottle is looking mighty with the hero right now. Dodo with the little time save here.
Dead. It still doesn't make up for the roof.
Yeah. Aosuna got its second try. But yeah, that bow, that's going to hurt Aosuna really, really badly. There's not something to bail him out. Oh my god, that's just... I fucking hate these guards.
What was it? Me and Wispy had a conversation about this recently. She's actually named that one Steve. But because he can hit you even when he turns around, like, you know, hit you with his butt, and I called him Booty Bump Steve, so that's his name now. That specific god right there. So meet
It's
Steve,
definitely
everybody.
the worst one. Punch. Left side Deku Palace is so annoying. And I think that's a room key.
It's either room key or Bomber's Notebook. My eyes are like squint. Oh, there's our stockpot. Oh, the stockpot in Wathana. Oh,
Yeah, it might
Dodo,
be.
no.
Yeah, left side Deku Palace. Especially now that we've unbanned what's it called? Damage boosts.
Yeah.
Like that.
No,
Oh my god,
no.
Dodo having the luck of his life. Yeah, basically there's an optimal damage boost on the left side that's like a 2-framer, and you have to get it first try or you miss a cycle. That's the one. So it's just super annoying to put it off.
Yeah. I remember how much practicing it took for me to get Bean Skip in the first place. Like, just... It wasn't okay with Zora, obviously, because it's easy, but with Link...
Yeah, it's a bit annoying.
Oh, man.
And Dodo has to deal with Crit Wiggle right now because he's on 1 heart, and that's super annoying on this part.
See, I was always like... I didn't know Crit Wiggle existed. Like, somebody explained it to me recently, and I was like, oh, maybe I'm just really bad at moving in this game. I never realized it existed.
Yeah, it's
I've
pretty
never
obscure
noticed
mechanic. And we do have the option to remove it in the randomizer, but
Elegy.
never really got discussed.
So,
and elegy, okay.
how do you feel about that elegy? I mean, I can understand it, but...
Yeah, it's kinda weird that the game is just giving you like a straight path to Stone Tower Temple, almost.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still missing quite a bit, obviously, since it is so high in logic, but
yeah.
I'd say the most important pieces are starting to get into place.
I'd say that elegy is definitely existing right now. It's just like... cool.
Yeah, and right as Beck is complaining, why is there no day 3? Dodo.
Well, Dodo just got the room key. So I feel like now would be the time to go to Stockpot Inn once he's done here. Because, well, at least in the evening. Go do Skull Kid, check the staff chest, and then that is... Ooh, Camaro.
Like, I just fast forwarded, but to be fair, Dodo was on like... oh my god, now I have to convert the clock in my head. Like at 5 AM. before he played Song of Double Time, so he would have gotten day 3 naturally anyways in Woodfall.
Yeah. Because, I mean, because you got the last 3 checks he has in the inn are Midnight Meeting, Staff Chest, and Room Key. He's got Room Key.
And All Night Mask.
Staff Chest. Oh, and All Night's Mask, of course, yeah. So, you never know, we might find our Wath out of the Room Key, or...
Yeah. I think,
I can think, I have a brain, don't worry.
Yeah. No worries. Yeah, and I think you probably do day 3 the Cycle 1 ranch here.
Yeah.
We have Mask of Truth. We have the Racetrack Chest and Logic with Beans and Bottle.
Plus we can get those final always hints, hopefully. Figure out if Goron race is required, because of that Twin Islands Wath.
Yeah, and maybe pick up some Foolishes. I'm not sure how many Foolishes we have right now.
I think we're missing 1 Foolish, so our Waths currently are Twin Islands, Stockpot Inn, and Stone Tower Temple. Our Foolishes are Pirates Fortress Interior and Woodfall Temple, except for Sol. We got our Always, which are Seahorses, Ranch Defense, Gossip Stones, and Ocean Spider House. And sometimes it's LTK.
Oh yeah, Dodo does not have the owl on Milk Road, that's right. It's a small chest on South Clocktown day 3, so no worry about it. Yeah, looks like Dodo is going... Yeah, since he hasn't done Gorman Race, hasn't done... What's it called? P-Head? I think it's fine. Like obviously, ideally you always want to wait for Goron and Kek before you go to ranch, but in this case, it's always a bit tough to balance it. But generally, if I have like 2 checks in Logic on ranch, I'm probably going there, the Cycle 1.
Okay. So we already know that the Gorman Brothers was dead, correct? Because we saw Aosuna do it earlier. I don't think anything of worth came from it.
Yeah, that was nothing.
It's really interesting that this game is really giving us a push for Ikana, specific, not just Stone Tower, but Ikana in general, because you've got light hours early, so potentially looking at Shrine, if anyone here is a Shriner, but you got Shrine, Stone Tower Temple, I mean, no well, right? We've had no inkling for the well, except for the bottle, but, you know, I feel like as soon as Ikana access is open, that would be the path I would go down.
Yeah, definitely still need some of the basics.
Yeah,
Hookshot
so
magic.
Hookshot magic, access, ice arrows.
Yeah, that's... I think if you have a WFT hero, you can skip ice arrows for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like if you get fire arrows out of Stone Tower Temple, then it definitely helps you route the north a little bit better. You know, hunt for ice arrows, for example. But it just depends.
Okay, so we got Room Key. Ooh. Zora Mask. Ooh, nice. There's our Wath for Stockpot Inn.
Definitely, yeah. And at least Aosuna gets some kind of projectile here.
Yeah.
Yeah, still missing that bow is painful.
There, so we got our 5 hints here. So look, we got Swamp Spider House is dead. I can't spell the Swamp Spider House.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure both spider houses are dead.
Yep. So that's 5 hints now. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we're just missing 1 now. What was that hint? I apologize, I missed it.
That was the ocean spider house repeat.
Okay, cool.
No, Aosuna having some trouble with this maze. It's sadly...
Not as lucky as Dodo. Gossip Stones repeat. Okay.
Yeah, and we know that this is just bait, so Aosuna investing time for some great helpful mask here.
Woodfall Temple, Foolish But a Song repeat. Well, it's funny because Aosuna's losing time on the Gorn treasure chest, and Dodo lost time on the tourist roof, so it's evening out.
Oh, nice clip. Not sure if that was intentional, but definitely take it.
Did you have fun? Won't you try again? Absolutely not. Ugh. Disgusting.
Yeah, I did not catch what the last hint was here in
Twin Island.
Ah, Twin Island, okay.
Yeah. Nothing new under the sun.
Yeah, we do get logical bombs, as Chad is pointing out.
Yep. We just need Dodo to go to Stockpot Inn, which I assume he's going to go straight to after Romani Ranch for the room key, get that Zor mask, and then things are going to get exciting, I think.
Yeah, and Aosuna now finding the bottle.
Gold Dog wins again. Congratulations. And look at Blue Dog. Look at him go, guys. He did it. Moon's Tear.
The other way to get logical bombs also in the doggy racetrack.
Just getting all of those logical bombs now.
Yeah, sadly nothing on the tower itself.
I really hope that Aosuna goes back for that bow. Or he gets one soon.
Oh, and that's
To
another
bail him out.
bottle. I think Mask of Truth was somewhere 3-0.
Yeah, it was a grotto in Termina.
Yeah, I think it was Grass Grotto.
Yeah, I think so. Oop, bombers. Okay. Bottle percent. My last seed had bottle percent too. The last race I commentated, so yes, I'm good at giving bottle percent seeds.
And only money on Rosa Sisters.
Paying for your service of teaching them the way. Ooh, big chest in the underwater. My brain like half computed that sentence. Ooh, FD! Ooh, lovely.
Yeah, nice and early.
Give. Do you even win if you don't have all the bottles? Exactly, Majoria. You know how it goes.
Yeah, especially now that eggs are off. Also so important. Really need them.
The last race that I commentated, the two runners had a runner's agreement to do beavers. I want a runner's agreement where 2 races do eggs. I know it happens. To be honest, that would be me if I raced a friend in a bracket tournament. I would be like, let's do something really stupid and time-consuming.
Yeah, I think our very own Face had, not in MM, but in A Link to the Past, he had a runner's agreement with some other runner, and they took a stop at the tavern for like 30 seconds, then took a drink on stream.
Nice. Town archery for Ocean title deed. More Akana. Akana, anyone?
Sadly,
No, Dodo, go in. Oh, yeah, forgot. Bummers.
very unlikely that Dodo's gonna be able to turn it in this cycle, but let's see. Stranger things have happened.
True. So it's not the staff chest, like the staff chest didn't have anything, but we know it was room key. Room key is our Wath, and both runners have now possibly fulfilled the stockpot in Wath, but we still got 3 checks to go, so can't debunk everything.
You definitely check all night mask when you get it, because it's 2 quick checks.
It's interesting to see Aosuna pushing west.
Yeah, I mean, no bow, so can't go north.
Well, here's the thing, right? If we know that interior is foolish, so there's nothing wrong with pushing exterior in sewers. You can full clear Pirate's Fortress right now. You got Goron, you got Zora, that's all you need.
Yeah. You're not getting punished for a lack of bow.
Exactly. Picto on fish. I wouldn't want to see if an image was taken inside of its stomach, to be honest.
Dodo getting the red bomb on the left side, but no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sad. I've never had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I had one a few days ago. I think even on stream.
Ooh. Nice. So we're getting a north push from Dodo, which is really interesting. I'm wondering if he's just going for the owl here. Or if he's gonna go to Goron Village and do the song check.
Yeah, definitely gonna be question how much do we want to push night 3 here? Because Dodo usually likes to cut his cycles short.
Yeah. So if he does go for the song check here, which, I mean, he's already halfway there, he may as well do it.
Yeah.
Song prediction?
It's Baby Goron, so definitely white this time.
Yeah, it's going to be like Storms or Sonata, I think. Goron Lullaby, possibly, but I don't see New Wave Bossa Nova coming anytime soon. I feel like Blue Boss Whoop's going to have Bossa Nova on it. If anything. Or Oath. Baby Goron does often have Oath. So we'll see. I think Oath or Sonata are my choices there. Ooh, big chest in Zoe Grotto. Oh. Giant's Mask.
It's not Wave the Hero, luckily.
Yep. See, I didn't realize that FD was, I didn't see the chest. I didn't realize that FD was twin mold logic. I didn't know that till the other day.
Yeah, it's logic for every boss, basically.
Yeah, because the runners got Giant's Mask on Twin Mold's remains, and I was like, there was verbal confusion coming out of my mouth. And I was told, oh yeah, FD is Twin Mold logic. I was like, oh cool, alright. Here we go, song check.
Huh,
Storms! Yeah, I got a song right, sort of. I said that one first. But I'm not taking it. We did get that lens. We did, but we don't have any magic. So
and looks
for
like
now,
Aosuna grabbing a red potion here, and still on day 2. So back to swamp.
hopefully going
Not
back for that
thinking.
bow. Ooh. Yep. Hopefully going back for that bow. Although at this point, I doubt they're going to re-dip Deku Palace.
I mean, you see the big chest there, and you know that your opponent probably got that bottle before going there.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. Maybe that's also a reason why he's not going to push it, because it's like, if something important is there, I've already lost so many minutes, then I'm going back.
Sword upgrade. Yeah. It's one check, right? But it's a risk not to take it, you know?
It's one check in
Especially
a very
this...
shitty position.
Yeah. So the Lens of Truth Cave not really giving us anything except for Gilded Sword, which is, I
Meanwhile,
guess, alright.
yeah, Gilded Sword, you're definitely happy to have that early.
Yeah, especially for Gomez. I
Yeah,
feel
and
like...
GFS does more damage, but like, not having to equip Gilded Sword is
Yeah.
sometimes a really big advantage, because you don't have the
Yeah.
menu to it.
And the thing is that Dodo doesn't even have FD yet. So
Yeah, but
he's at
gonna
least
get
not
it.
at a complete loss.
I mean, it's just in West Termina, so he's definitely gonna get it once he goes to the West anyways.
Yeah.
Eaten on all-night mass purchase, that's really not something you want to see. Unless your
No.
last push is in a Keaton location.
Yeah, that's the problem with S4 has been a lot of Keaton. Do you Keaton? So let's just hope that it's not required, you know? Well, it looks like Skull Kid's color coordinating today with his rupee. So, Sonata.
But if he's
I
color
think
coordinating, he has to give Lullaby.
yeah. Oh, is he gonna fully color coordinate here? Or is he gonna clash and give us Christmas music? That's the question. Yuki's asking for healing. Nothing wrong with healing. Could see a Pamela seed. Haha. We got storms. And a hell of a lot of Arcana going on. No way, Bossa Nova! No way! He didn't color coordinate and we were all wrong with our song choices.
Looks like
This
we're going
seed is
back for the
getting...
bow.
Ooh, yeah.
Wait, is Aosuna looking backwards with his tracker? Like he unchecked all the stuff he has?
Yeah, he is. That's what he's doing. He's untracking his tracker. That's kind of cool. It's definitely an interesting way to look at it. We're still missing an always. That Twin Islands could be Goron race. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, speaking of Twin Island, I wanted to flame Dodo. Dodo didn't check the tingle on Twin Island. Though I'm pretty sure he did not check the one on... Did not go back for a Road to Southern Swamp, so he's missing that one tingle map. He could have checked it.
Did he check the one on Milk Road?
Yeah, he did the one on Milk Road. So he's only missing tingle purchase number 3 and number 6. Number 4 and wait. Yeah, 3 and 6. He could have gotten the tingle purchase 3 on Twin Island. Yeah, we did see that tingle on our Aosuna side and it had nothing. So no punishment. Meanwhile, Aosuna is getting punished, getting his bow.
Yeah, he's gonna be kicking himself.
That's a very slow A press to remove the text box. That's like...
Yeah, and then standing and waiting there for a sec. Yeah. Just the long exhale, you know, of shit. And there's the FD for Dodo. Fantastic. So, oh, are we going to see a west push now? Pirates Fortress? Just get it all out the way?
Yep.
I think it's the best option. There's always something in Pirates Fortress and S4, so why not do it? You know, he's on first cycle, like first day. Just go for it. Like,
And the lack of, or the PFI Foolish also makes Pirates Fortress even stronger because
it makes it so
PFI is
well.
the biggest time waster.
Exactly. It's so encouraging to have PFI Foolish, because you could just go, I've got Goron, I got Zora, I'm good. I could just fly straight out. You could probably even, I know most people don't do it, but you could put root in Pinnacle Rock. Like, a lot of people are skippers, but I feel like because you've got PFI Foolish, you're not going to lose much time by going into Pinnacle Rock. You may as well.
Yeah, Pinnacle Rock's like actually not that terrible, but somehow Racers decided it's terrible, so it's meta to skip it. So if you do it, it's just a free time loss, so you're kind of forced by the meta to skip it as well, even if you think it's not bad, so it's in a
I
weird
like
place.
Pinnacle. I don't mind doing it. It's so easy to route in on the way to Pirates Fortress. You just peek the chests, and I know a lot of people don't do that, and I've encouraged a lot of people in the past to just go into Pinnacle Rock and peek the chests, then you swim back out again. It's a lot quicker than killing them and then looking, you know?
Yeah, but I don't think I would swim out. I think I'd do a Pirate's Fortress and then get thrown out by the guards and then swim from PR that way. Because like if you're at the bottom of PR, then I think it's just faster to soar out and swim to PF from the owl.
Yeah, that's what I do. I get straight to the bottom of Pinnacle Rock and then I soar straight out. It's simple. Everyone has their preferences, though, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, soaring does take a bit of time.
Yeah, I'm not sure if getting thrown out is faster either. I never time anything. I'm just doing what other people are doing, or I'm doing what feels right in my gut.
Yeah.
Lazy timer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the moment I realized I could use my ocarina of underwater, I was like, I'm soaring out of Pinnacle Rock. You ain't making me swim out. Is too time consuming. The void? I think voiding is quite time consuming as well. If it's not for, you know, if there's not an easier way to do it, then fine, void. But Pinnacle Rock is easy to get out of.
Yeah, shout
I
outs
feel
to
like people are
Steven. Season 1 when he had to swim out.
I'm
pretty sure we
ocarina.
enabled underwater ocarina in Season 2.
Yeah. A great QOL was the underwater ocarina, just for Pirates Fortress, just for Pinnacle Rock.
Yeah, actually not that uncontroversial of a change. Some runners really didn't like that one.
Really? Interesting. What is that? I didn't see it.
No clue. I didn't see anything. And Dodo's pixelated mess.
Bank 3s are other sometimes. I was right. I did see Bank 3.
I mean, it couldn't have been Hooky because that's Hooklock.
So those are 2 sometimes hints now. So we are just missing 1 foolish and 1 always. Exciting. And we're almost an hour in. Gold dust. Ew.
And at least it's somewhat fast to regrab. Not the fastest, but could be worse.
Yeah. Hey,
more
there's
big
our
chests.
Pirates Fortress. Yeah. Required Pirates Fortress again.
The keys under the rock.
is with Pirates Fortress Exterior this season, guys? Like, it's just stacked. Goron. Mainly just Goron. What is that? The D-pad's blocking. It looks like Swamp Title Deed?
Yeah, I still don't know.
I'm going with Swamp Title Deed until I'm told otherwise.
Maybe one of the runners himself gets thrown out and grabs it on the way out with the hook now.
Yeah. Once I learned the bomb, the bomb jump for Clifford, I was like, life is so much better now.
Yeah, it's definitely
That was being
a little bit easier than setting up Scarecrow Song and all that jazz.
Yeah. Ooh. Is Sewers? What's Sewers got for us? We got... Yeah, the bait chest. The bait chest. I hate that chest. I hate it so much. Bomb choose it.
Windmill trial is in logic now, people.
Yep. GBT is open. You can't really do much in there, though. Oh. Not entirely. You can still do a lot of checks, but... If you dipped at GBT now, it would probably be a double dip.
Yeah, I mean, I thought you were gonna fight both magic and ice arrows in there. Like, what are the odds?
Oh my god, imagine. Hot spring water seed incoming.
And looks like Dodo does want whatever is on the GBC ledge.
We don't have any wallets. No, we do not. Are we looking at Vanilla Well? Mask of Sense?
It's never happening. Dodo doing a bit of parkour here to show off the awesome Zora skills.
Yep. Nice flex. Zora is definitely by far my favorite. Just mechanic-wise. So fluid in the water, you know? Eee. What seed is Dodo?
Number one,
One?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 1. I can't remember what Aosuna's seed.
It's not showing up on the screen for some reason. But I think maybe because Dodo had the different name in the qualifiers.
Yep, that's true. He did. And what a glorious name it was.
Yeah, it's a part of the hidden lore of Season 4 now.
Yep. I remember the amount of commentators that wouldn't say his race time name. And I was like, please, I'll say it.
Yeah, we actually do see a Pinnacle Rock play here.
Oh no. I can't do the overwater Pinnacle Rock. I just can't do it. Oh, Dodo, no!
Dodo can't do it either, apparently. Yeah, easy
Actually,
method is
about
basically...
Go on.
The easy method for this is basically what Dodo is doing. It's more of a boxed movement, where you just always try to stay in the line and do 90-degree angles. And you basically have to count your dives. It's not super tough. Except for like the last little bit.
I missed something. Did Clifford had magic, right?
Yep, exactly.
Okay. So it was green. I sort of saw it. I was just like, where did he get magic from? Huh? And I was like, wait, he just did Clifford. Aosuna doing a little...
So if Aosuna skips Pinnacle Rock here, he's making up some good time. Let's see.
So we're going for a Darmani heal here, which is going to be It's something I don't see very often in this season, is healing Darmani.
Yeah, with the Twin Islands, we have the hero pushing you a little bit in this direction. Dodo does not want to repeat Broad's mistake of skipping this forever.
At least he's getting the gold dust out the way, right? Like, hopefully we won't have to dip for it again. Hopefully it's not like letter to mama and then you get cafe at a different time. Like, although, that would be entertaining to watch.
Yeah, we don't have healing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I mentioned it and I was like, wait. Hold up.
It's like, why is Dodo not
Yeah,
soothing Damani?
Pause champ, Dodo. Wait. It was me, not you. See, I don't know if I'm weird, right? But whenever I grab the hot spring water from Damani's grave, I always go to Twin Islands first, and then I do Smithy. Am I weird for doing that?
Just depends. Like in this case, since Dodo doesn't have a wallet, it's actually pointless to go here first. But if you have like a wallet or gold dust and you're on day 2, then it's actually faster to just go to Smithy first.
Yeah.
Because then you can use the Twin Islands Hot Spring Grotto to fast forward day of time.
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah, exactly. In my position, I would have gone to Twin Islands first.
But Spec making a good point. It could be a wallet in here, but still, then you could still go from back from this grotto back to to Smithy.
Yeah. It's an easy saw, like it takes no time. Nope. Okay, so no wallet in this grotto.
Yeah, just springtime.
Oh, he's checking the tingle. Does that make you feel better now?
Yeah, definitely. But at the same time, he's also using this tingle to take a photo, so it looks like we're soaring back to Swamp anyway. It's all kind of wishy-washy.
Oh, fence bonk.
Are we going back to the greatest Goron that ever lived? This looks like a Hugo setup.
Yep. Time to save Hugo. I mean, you may as well. Because he's going to be running back to do gold dust, so it'd be perfect timing.
I'm not sure about doing all of this. I guess he wanted to check... Oh,
what?
Okay. We're waiting for time of day to pass. He doesn't want a day transition in the middle of this.
Yeah.
Because if you lose track of the chandelier, it's very annoying.
Yeah. Dodo's tuna looking very yellow today. Oh no! He tried.
Tried to save a 1/10 of a second and lost a little bit more than that.
Like 10 seconds because of it. Dodo having a bit of a time loss day today, isn't he?
Yeah, Dodo usually has extremely good execution, so every little mistake is noticeable for him.
Well, it's a pretty big race. You know, it's a winner's bracket round 2, which is a bit more pressure on our 2 racers here today, so wouldn't be surprised if there's little slip-ups here and there. I just want that Goron race required. Where is it?
Aosuna suffering from having to farm arrows to go north. Aosuna has crossed half of Terminal Field and found 0 arrows. Like, to be fair, you only can get arrows as a critical drop as Goron, so like only if you have very low arrows. But still, you usually get some.
Just really bad luck for them.
Yeah.
Just go to Milk Road. Take the L. just suck it up and just go down to Milk Road and just hit that one grass.
At this point, it's actually just ridiculous.
It's getting kind of painful, I'm not gonna lie. There's some arrows. Go. Be free. Run. Don't just grabbing the bush and rage.
Well, I'd say Dodo has a slight lead, but it's not insurmountable at all. Like, Dodo has already done part of the north, and Aosuna has already done part of Zora Cape. So
yeah.
Slightly more checks done for Dodo, but if Aosuna skips Hugo here... Sorry.
Yeah. What was on Hugo, sorry?
Just a piece of heart.
Okay. Ooh,
So
I just realized.
Aosuna skips, it's easy time save.
Yeah. So I just realized, real quick, happy 1 hour, everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying this race so far. It's pretty even, yeah. Whilst one runner might have checks in one place, the other one has checks in the other, they kind of even out. But today, we have 4 lovely people in the commentary box today. We got myself, Shanambred, and I'm accompanied by Eris as my co-commentator. In the tracker box, we have Yukis and Axel Ryman. And our 2 lovely races. Without them, there would be no race today. And we got Dodo versus Aosuna in the winner's bracket round 2 for MMR Standard Season 4. And it is I'd say it's going to become neck and neck soon, depending on where Aosuna plans on going and what he does next. So what's your synopsis so far on the race, Eris?
Sorry? I didn't quite
What is your kind of like general thoughts on the race so far?
Yeah, I mean, we have 2 unfulfilled with the heroes. That's always kind of nice, and they're both locked after some progression we're still missing. So the seed could turn jetty pretty fast. But it kind of depends on the last items now, because basically we need Snowhead Temple access to get our Twin Islands, which might be like Garo or Ice Arrows. And then it's just whatever is missing up in Ikana, probably the last song item at this point.
So it's interesting. Dodo going back from the mountain title lead. So it looks like he's going to push Cape and Zorhol now, which would even him out with Aosuna's checks. Because Aosuna has done left, and now that he's got hook shot, he'll be able to do those Cape checks that Aosuna didn't get to do earlier.
Yeah.
Yes, we are missing
elimination. These Cape checks, they are some of our last locations. Like, there's not that much stuff left to do for us.
Laundry pool is foolish. That is not the foolish I was expecting. That's actually not a foolish I've seen much. This seed, and it is the most useless hint because we have LTK, which was already hinted dead. Why? What is this seed? Terrible.
Yeah.
Anyway. Maybe it can even out. You know, maybe it can be Laundry Pool's foolish with dead LTK, but Twin Islands was with Goron race required.
Yeah, but that wouldn't work because always hints are not part of the Way of the Heroes, and sometimes hints.
I know. I just thought it'd be funny to see. But I'm assuming our Way of the Hero hint is locked up in Ikana now. I can't think of any other hints that our runners haven't checked yet. So we're looking at the graveyard one, because nobody's gone to graveyard yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen Graveyard and Swamp Deed. We found that one in Path to Snowhead. And Mountain Tidal Deed. It's like the only things left. And I know Swamp Archery. Did Aosuna do Swamp Archery?
I don't know.
I know Aosuna did the Tingle and... Oh, I think he didn't have the bow at the time. So
I know
no
Dodo's...
Swamp Archery. Yeah, and we didn't... No, Aosuna did check the picture box. The Dodo did take a Tingle photo, so might use that to go back to Swamp Archery.
Yep. So got Mountain Tidal Deed check here. So it's red rupee on the ledge. And a red rupee for the reward too.
And this crop properly color coordinated?
Yes, very much so.
Too.
True. I do like color coordination, it's very satisfying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, GBT first dip is an option. I can definitely see runners possibly going that. I mean,
you did.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I mentioned that our runners are most likely going to have to double dip unless ice arrows and fire arrows are both in GBT.
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
I think
these
runners are good enough to not have to grab fire arrows.
Yeah. Bottle of red potion on the Deku trade, so at least we don't need that. I didn't see what was on the ledge though.
I think it was just nothing, or else Dodo would have already gone for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say GBT is an option now. It's unfortunate having to double dip GBT. I'd hate to do it, you know, but I'd try and do it on the first day. Just in case I can go back to it by the end of the cycle. Fingers crossed. Because having to do all the shit in GBT again is not fun. It's kind of gross.
Yeah, usually if I dip, I don't even touch anything except for the chests and just take the time loss.
Sometimes it's worth it though, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Except for doing wart. Wart's never worth it, but...
Yeah, is it Swamp Archery now?
Ooh.
With the double items you get here.
It's not a terrible check
Season 4 fix.
Doodly doo.
And Aosuna, knowing that I'm commentating.
Hugo
does
for the
Hugo
home.
as well. Sadly for nothing.
Yep.
But your reward is knowing you saved Hugo. Warm, fuzzy feeling in your heart.
Exactly. Rock Sirloin, the best escort mission. As my community likes to call it. As Swamp Archery, double magic, and fire arrows. Wowie! Alright.
Yeah, I was super happy to see that after you climbed up the hot spring water stairs.
Where's it gonna go? Oh, powder keg challenge. The only reason you'd come up here. Powder keg challenge at this point.
Yeah, and we have a Swamp Deed. And we turned in the hot spring water, that's right. The gold dust.
You wonder if Hugo is a fan of rock lobster? I'll ask him later when I play.
Everyone's a fan of rock lobster.
Rock lobster, very delicious. We need to increase his palate. Sirloin, very good. But lobster, exotic, you know. Rock lobster.
Yeah, that song is probably old enough that you can play it on stream. Do it. Definitely nothing will happen.
Looks like he might be pushing that ledge, or maybe just a hand in.
And
for more bombs. Bomb percent. Yes, me and my seeds where I just, you know, max percent everything. We got sword percent, technically, if we don't include Oh no!
That's...
Oh no!
Nice random crash. If you have audio on Aosuna, you should probably mute it. Okay, Aosuna. Yeah, I don't know what did we do on the Aosuna side.
Okay, I'm swapping the audio lead to Dodo. I'm just gonna check.
I think the procedure is just to play and admins deduct the time at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sure he saw that Hugo was nothing. So he only has to like run back to Baby Goron and hit the owl on Mountain Village anyway. So it's like... Yeah, with FPA on, it's definitely doable. Like, it's not really a time loss, luckily. I mean, it's still annoying. Don't want that to happen. Especially that was such a random crash. Still having bad audio. Wow, it's really loud, yeah. Man, just switch it back to audio.
There we go. It's switched back. Sorry. It's his stream level is, it's probably just his own output, because ours is quite low, actually, so... But it's back to AO now, so it should be okay.
Yeah, and having more luck with arrows this time.
Yeah, I hope AO can recover.
Yeah.
Well, at least he knows he doesn't have to do Hugo. Right?
Yep. For sure. I mean,
that's not terrible.
Yeah, but as I said, FPA is on by default. I don't think we will even ask as racers if we wanted to part of FPA or not this year. But as far as I remember it, this year admins are like, just deduct your time after the race.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure there was like absolutely nothing except for the song here for Aosuna.
I can imagine that moment was a bit scary for them though.
Yeah, definitely.
That happened to me on my Scrubs qualifier. I soft-locked on Labfish. And I was running a beautiful time as well, and I soft-locked, and oh my god, my heart broke.
Yeah, don't ever touch any buttons when you're doing Labfish. Just put the controller down.
Yep. Do a little dance, wave your hands in the air. Don't care, just don't touch the buttons. I don't think Aosuna lost anything though. Which I'm guessing they feel kind of relaxed about, you know, because they're like, I didn't lose anything. What is that?
Aosuna did get storms on Baby Goron. But he should regrab. I mean, he doesn't have to, it's just Pamela, obviously, but not sure.
Ooh. GFS right before what? Yes, please.
Like, since he went immediately up here, pretty sure this is... Now if he has to regrab storms, it's not covered under FPA. It's just like the time he took back to the owl, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, usually the admins are like, yeah, you should repeat... Yeah, well, you don't have to do every dead check, obviously, but you should get the stuff you missed. But like Storms is like an edge case in this case. Yeah,
So it's like
Aosuna.
getting out. Oh.
Meanwhile, while we
Bean.
talked about Aosuna, Dodo is doing your play. Heading into GBT here.
Yep. I don't think it's a bad choice. I really don't. Yeah, get beamed, bro. I think it's the dense check. I feel like there's got to be something in here. I mean, we've got Great Fairy Sword, which is good for Wart, who very conveniently placed. But is he Wart skipping here?
No spec. We haven't seen anything past RTI Grotto.
True, Shiro is open. Nobody's gone to bit, and nobody's gone east yet. So east has been completely untouched. There's only 2 checks that we can do in east anyway, which is Shiro and Graveyard Grotto. And I highly suggest anybody who has the option to do Graveyard Grotto, please do the Graveyard Grotto. It's free. It's right there.
Yeah, Aosuna now regrabbing the song anyways. Just admins will have to decide whether this is... Because I'm pretty sure he did... Was it? Sorry, my voice is cracking.
It's okay. As far as I know, I think they only did Hugo and Storms, right?
Yeah. Dodo. What? Not getting the jump slash.
What jump slash is a pain. But there we go. What
Nice
be
kill.
down. Vanilla ice? Vanilla? Ooh. Come on, vanilla ice arrows. Ah. Got bottled. Jabottled. Ah. And unlucky indeed. The bubble. Yes. We're almost at bottle percent, guys. You love to see it.
Yeah, now it's pretty much only Leva is in the east.
We have seen all cape checks now. I could see a Shiro play now.
I'm not sure, when did you get the lens? Is it like Pirate's Fortress? The lens.
No, Lens was Bomber's Hideout, I think.
Oh, that was... What was it? It might have been.
I think it was Bomber's Hideout. I'm not 100% sure. If anyone else remembers, feel free. But I'm going with, yeah, Hideout. Woohoo!
Okay, yeah, then it was pretty early.
The trackers are watching. Good job, guys.
Yeah, you're probably hoping for some form of Icana access before you go there.
Yeah.
Both racers.
Both of them are doing it. Wow. You never know. I mean, we've got 3 checks en road to Icana. Like, we can do all of the checks, so why not do them? You know?
I'm not sure, did Aosuna buy Red Potion?
I don't know. I don't think so. And why isn't he doing Punch Rock?
I mean,
like, neither of them
been
are
here, probably.
Oh, possibly. Maybe we did get an east push.
Just not past the fences.
Yeah.
Holding out for Shiro.
Is Shiro our hero, guys? No!
Nope.
5 bottles! We know where the final bottle is, by the way. We do know where it is. Our runners are not going to get it, but we know where it is. It is on biggest bomb bag purchase in Goron Village. It's a bottle of red potion.
Aosuna realized that he can check Shiro. So sadly, a bit of a time loss here.
Yep. Ooh, gilded on Kita.
I think that was a small one. Maybe. Oh, we don't have Sonata.
Ooh, Graveyard Grotto. Come on. Cow. Huh? Cow.
That's last location on Dodo's side. Oh my god.
Cow.
Nice waiting in front of the inn.
Yep, it's a Sphere 1 check. I think. Possibly Sphere 2? No.
Bomb bags are not immediately in logic.
Well, you had to get Moon's Tear and Deku. So yeah, Sphere... I don't even remember where Moon's Tear was.
On the dog race. The other bomb bag was on the doggy racetrack chest.
Right, yeah.
Like, logically not Sphere 0, but with the bomb bag position where it was.
It's Sphere 2.
Basically Sphere 0.
Yeah. Has anyone done Bank 2 yet? I don't think they have. Maybe it's not in logic, but...
Nope.
Cow. Is he just gonna stand there?
Yeah, I mean, that's the fastest way to pass the time.
Yeah. See, I would put Kamara's mask on and dance while I wait. He looks so unhappy with the mask on. He's like, I don't want to be a cow. Moo. Sad moo noises. Yeah. That's like Link with like every mask where his face is showing. Me cow.
For Aosuna, this is not quite last location. But still.
I'd still say our runners are pretty even. Except for the fact that Aosuna doesn't have fires.
Honestly, considering our last two FD heroes, we still need a song item to get to... Or maybe it's Ice Arrows for Lullaby on Blue Warp?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we have to somehow get to the springtime soon. And has to unlock some checks.
The one thing we know for fact is that Sonata can't be on the Blue Boss Warp. I don't think. Right?
Yeah.
Am I reading it correctly? If it's Woodful Foolish but a song, it can't be Sonata, right?
Nope. Then it can't be Sonata.
So it's either Oath, Healing, or Goron's Lullaby. Keg for Healing would be fun. I agree.
It's probably Oath on Blue Warp.
Dodo gonna play us a song. Not that we can hear it, but... I don't remember it else, I'd hum along.
Yeah. It's also possible that we like the last song item in Stone Tower Temple, and no, that's actually stupid. Get what I said?
I think as soon as someone gets Gibdogaro, it's straight to Akana. Like, no questions asked. That would be my choice. Straight for that stone tower. You've got all 3 masks. You only need 1 anyway. Just go straight to Akana, come back out, grab Egos. Sonato and Egos, that's what I'm thinking. We've got full access to it as well, just we don't have ice. I could see this being Akana access, the sound check.
It definitely could be something in Shrine, maybe.
True. For all you Shriners out there. Come on, Akana access. Give it on over. Let's go! Yes! Alright. It's still Akana access.
And Dodo not getting the Ocean Tide lead.
Well intensifies.
Well, it can't really be the well, because we don't have ice arrows so far.
We have Mask of Sense, though.
Yeah, but ice arrows?
Oh yeah, ice arrows, yeah, of course. Sorry, my brain just didn't process what you actually said. Ugh.
Can't get the Ego song out of logic, though.
Yep.
I mean, we can even do the entire SCT play out of logic.
Yeah, so I think ice arrows are in Shrine. I mean, it's dense enough. There's 5 checks in there. I'd go straight to Shrine if I was anyone, personally. Or straight to Stone Tower. I don't know, I wouldn't really want to do Stone Tower out of logic at this point. I mean, I could.
I mean, the thing is, get the song on Blue Warp and you get...
Cafe's Mask. Oh, no. Oh, no.
That is possible to grab. Do you know where Ocean Tile lead is?
That's Fortress Interior. Well, where's that final always hint, guys? So, it might be worth grabbing that Cafe's Mask because of Stockpot in Wath.
Or it's just here?
Yeah, that would be nice. That's amazing! The game's like
Dodo is like Shrine immediately.
All Might's Mask, aka more Stockpot in. So the game's like pushing you towards Akana, and then the game's like pushing you back to Stockpot in. It's like holding your head underwater, like, do it. Yeah, exactly. That's why I mentioned Cafe's Mask, grabbing it, because of the... Well, those are the 3 final checks in Stockpot in. We had Zora in Stockpot in, right? So our Wath might be fulfilled, but we can't debunk it, because we can't access Twin Islands, which is, you know, our Wath in Twin Islands is in Springtime checks, right? So
Yeah.
we can't really debunk Stockpot in right now. Ooh, 1 chest. At the moment, our race is looking for ice arrows, captains, and keg, potentially. Glass mask.
This is either ice arrows and then whatever in Stone Tower is in Stone Tower gives us a song item for Lullaby or some other thing.
Yeah, so our Waths are Twin Islands, Stockpot in Stone Tower Temple. They are...
At this point, the last 2 Waths have to be the last 2 song items. Maybe? Depends.
So...
It could also be ice arrows and a song item.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking, Guppy. I'm thinking one of the 2 song items is in Shrine, which would lead to Goron's Lullaby behind Keg, which would then lead us to ice arrows in Twin Islands, it's possible. But that is exactly how the way it would have to go. Or ice arrows is behind All Knight's mask. Or Cafe's mask. You know, it's all possible. Container.
Yeah, Shrine doing its best.
Stones Out Temple can have keg, but we need ice arrows in order to put it into logic. That's our current problem. Right in the eyeball. Bullseye. Beautiful.
Yeah, what number 2 for Dodo?
Interesting that Aosuna is pushing Ocean's Spider House without Captain's Hat. It's not in logic. The chest. Right?
Yeah, just
No.
kill time. It's not in logic without Captain's Hat.
Yeah.
Although I don't even think this can pay off anymore.
No, I genuinely don't. Unless you get Captains early, I don't see a reason to go to Ocean Spider House. Ice Arrows could be our go mode item, but it could... I'm trying to think. I don't think Ice Arrows is the fixed go mode here.
Yeah, from a logic perspective, Ice Arrows can only be the second to last item. It could also be third to last. Oh my god,
that's my Arcana Access.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me?
That's so bullshit.
And the worst thing is, this is MM, so you really shouldn't skip your logic. So he's still gonna do sound check probably. Maybe the Uter player comes through.
They're doing sound check right now. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, this is like... I mean, if this was something like a song item for Snowhead Temple, you can't discount that. You have to stay in logic. This could also be Ice Arrows for beating GBT. Yeah, it looks like Shrine was nothing. Did not really see anything on Garo Master. Big surprise. Big surprise that Shrine's empty, by the way. Dodo having a bit of trouble.
You say Dodo back to town archery, I'm like, I'm just watching Dodo bonk into the corner, you know? Like...
Yeah, very mesmerizing.
Yes. It is a truly beautiful spectacle that we are watching right now. Dodo's having a rough time today. I just want to say. Between bonking, falling off things, and getting caught by Booty Bump Steve and Deku Palace, I don't know. It's been a tough day for Dodo. Yeah, so I think it's important. Like, I think there's still something in Stockpot in. I'm feeling slightly convinced.
It's like all of the checks you have left. It's like a 3/5 chance. Be Stockpot in.
Yeah. Yeah, because we know where Cafe's mask is. We know where Ocean Title Deed is. Ocean Title Deed is basically free.
Okay.
So, I think it'd be best. Grab that Ocean Title Deed, grab the Cafe's mask, do Stockpot in one drop, and just see where it takes you.
Something? Why is Dodo? Did we get a keg? Did we all collectively miss it?
Oh no, he hit the owl statue and cycled.
Oh yeah, it's 20. I was just wise Dodo going West Clock Tower, about 20 rupees for Torn Archery. But yeah, I would definitely do All Night Mass before Torn Archery, just because now it's a little bit faster.
Yeah.
And Dodo showing off doing the gainer method instead of just using Deku. Oh yeah, Aosuna does not have fire arrows. Those were on Swamp Archery.
Don't skip your minigames, guys. Unless he's cocked down is foolish. One of them is bound to have something. So we got our grandma's short story check. And it is a hot piece. Let's just hope that Dodo doesn't press the wrong answer. Seen a few racers do that recently with the long check. Okay, and it is land title deed.
More bait.
I mean, the swamp has been the secret wath of this run. It's given us lights. It gave us something else. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, it was a lights on Kuuma and mirror shield in the swamp grotto.
Yeah. So the secret wath is Southern Swamp. So we'll see.
We're getting a bean for some reason.
I think they did it by accident.
Oh, he's probably thinking about Stone Tower, the bean chests,
yes,
but we really do not need to do them at all. Like we know where the last two items are.
That's not the blue item I wanted. +5. Thumbs up. So, Aosuna getting their cafes mask, so we see if Midnight Meeting is out. Gordon Race is foolish!
Nothing in the trade-in apparently.
We got our final always.
Yeah, but at least this time we do not actually have to wait. We can just go to Stone Tower out of logic. Dodo.
And that is all of our hints. We have them all. Yay!
Yeah, Dodo had to reset because he's setting up for Midnight Meeting. So, grabbing the rupees again. Yeah, is there a world in which we can get express mail? I don't think we have any checks left. Yeah, not having fire arrows really biting Aosuna here.
Yeah, absolutely. They're probably thinking something's in Shrine. But it's something as simple as Swamp Archery, and I don't know if you've ever done it before, where, especially if you do a lot of seeds in a row and you're practicing, you get seed bleed, you think you've done it, you haven't done it, and then you kick yourself later because you think, have I done that? And you're like, yeah, I did it earlier. You didn't. And I feel like, unless it was gonna check Swamp Archery soon, they're gonna be in a bad play.
Yep. Like, with ice arrows like the next item, it's super easy to think, oh, fire arrows is my WFD hero for Stone Tower.
Yeah.
That happens quite often.
I mean, Deku could have locked it if you include Soundcheck, because Soundcheck gave us Gibdo for Arcana access.
Yeah, the Woodfall Temple Song Foolish, it's like... Not sure how much I would care about this in this position. It really doesn't matter that much. It doesn't tell you anything about the seed. But all you know is somewhere behind the skip the mask you have to find your ice arrows, because we are last locationing.
Are we going to see Dodo push Midnight Meeting straight away?
Absolutely.
Because once Aosuna got the cafe's mask, he went straight for Shrine. He didn't set it because I think he was too late for Midnight Meeting. Yeah, he was. Because you can see it's like 3 now. Midnight Meeting's guaranteed required at this point. Potentially. I mean, they are running out of checks.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
Aosuna
this is
needs to
last
go
location for Dodo.
Aosuna just needs to go to Swamp. I mean, not that fire arrows can do much for them at the moment, but the comfort of having them, I feel like, will at least relieve Aosuna just a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Dodo getting the bean again.
And
So
if the
I
next...
think Dodo thinks that Midnight Meeting has ice.
Yeah, and if the next item in the chain is like ice arrows, then Aosuna's range of possible checks for fire arrows just expands dramatically. Yeah, as Guppy said, it's super pointless to buy a bean here. Just why I was already surprised he did it last cycle when he turned in the land title lead. He already bought a bean and was like, why?
Yeah.
Like, I really can't think of any combination of items that's screwing us over right now.
Well, what if we get healing on Blue Boss Whoop? Then we are required to have captains and keg.
I mean, yeah, we definitely will get both song items because that's the only way this can play out with the rest of the hints. Definitely an Oops Out song seed.
So I'm guessing he's going up to Stone Tower to hit the owl, then they head back down from Midnight Meeting. Or, no, I mean, it doesn't take that long to get up there.
You can just do Stone Tower Temple and look for the item. Because as soon as you find anything in there that's Captain Set or Kek, you know the boss is fulfilled and then you can stop doing checks.
Yeah.
When Aosuna does not have the GFS from the Great Bay Temple Dip. So a bit of a stressful ward fight. No, it cannot be bait because we do not have enough items left. Like, we only have 3 items left that we need to beat the seed in any case, and 2 of them are hinted Wath, and we know that 1 of them is on Midnight Meeting. So I really do not see a world here which you can find Captain Sorkek and have it be bait. I mean, you could find bait, of course, in the form of like wallets and masks and stuff, but I mean, the thing is this: we have the heroes that are unresolved, and we know that we cannot reach either of them without an additional item. So that means we still need 1 item to get to anything in either STT or Springtime. And that 1 item has to be either a song item for a lullaby or an ice arrow. So the last, whatever is not a song item or ice arrow, has to be in Springtime, and the last song item has to be in STT. So it's just not possible to be anything else. The seed is pretty much solved on Dodo's side. Which is why checking bean chest is pointless, because they cannot have anything. Well, unless it's Keaton on the 500 purchase, then we would get screwed over. That's like the only thing that can screw us. But honestly, MM wouldn't do this to us.
We do have a prediction going at the moment. What is in Stone Tower Temple? Is it captains or is it keg? Feel free to put your votes in.
And Aosuna did have Gilded, apparently. I know that Dodo has it, I'm not sure where it was. Apparently somewhere in the north.
Can't remember where it was. Oh, it was Twin Islands Cave. I'm in Stone Tower Temple? Yes, I'm always in there. It's my home. Oh, just my bread is in there? My bread is in Stone Tower Temple, right? Okay, I need to go find it. Maybe Dodo can find it while he's in there.
Imagine if this is
Ooh.
like... Oh, actually, Letter to Cafe is hinted twice, so
Letter to
forget what I wanted to say.
Yep.
But still this. Very happy.
That's gross. That's so gross. That's so gross.
At least we have cafe.
True. Oh my god, what if that's our walk? Letter to Mama Wath? Oh, gross.
Yeah, and then maybe with the keg on it, so I mean, it doesn't even matter, even if it's Captain set, you still have to recycle reset.
I mean, if it's Captain, it's something, but... Because Captain's opens up a lot of checks, whereas Keg only opens up the one.
I'm not sure if soaring out is actually faster than the deco method. Probably is.
I'm going to assume here that Dodo thinks that the letter to Mama is Wath. Because he's going for...
not... Oh, Aosuna, very good finding the fire arrows.
That's good. At least it wasn't too late, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, you're pretty sure you do not need to hit the switch if you come from the... if you full clear. Spawn the chest, because you can just hookshot up from this side. Oh, that's a big chest.
Stone Mask. Well, that would have helped him in Deku Palace earlier.
Okay, so far only express mail.
We have only checked inverted Stone Tower as well, so worst case scenario, he does let it to Mama and then he goes back into regular Stone Tower. So, regular Stone Tower is pretty easy to route. It's not terrible. It just seems like a lot because it's two separate temples, but I don't really have a problem with Stone Tower.
Yeah, I mean, only light arrow chest is really bad on the uninverted. Other 4 checks, if you have light arrows, or even with only mirror shield, they're still pretty quick.
Yep. Yuki, are you talking about the jump slash for the Igor chest? I only found out about that recently. Yeah, the ledge. Because I struggle to get that chest. Even when it's a big gilded. So to find that out has been really helpful for me. That's one big snake down. Centipede, whatever. Flying thing.
And it says to write the name in bright letters.
Mold singular. Time for a Blue Boss Walk song. which is either Oath, Groan's Lullaby, or Healing. If it's Healing, I'm just gonna curl up into a ball and shudder. Because the sleep will never end.
Healing. What would healing even lock at this point? For it to be not foolish on Woodfall Temple? It's probably just both. Oh, it's actually
Groan's
Lullaby.
Not terrible, not terrible. Pushing egos now, assuming this is Sonata. That's my guess.
No. Yes. No, this is actually healing. Where is it? Am I stupid?
I saw it was a midnight meeting, I can see it. I assume we're gonna see that straight after he does egos.
No, wait, this has to be healing, I think. Dungeons can be worth for a song if they are the only accessible dungeon.
So we could be looking at something in Snowhead.
Nope. Because if it's Ice Arrows, we can beat GBT as well.
Yeah, I think so. Song of Healing, yep.
I think it's Ice Arrows on Midnight Meeting.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think we're about to see it. It's the perfect time for Dodo to go and check it.
Because then you could get the song item in Stone Tower, and that song item locks Sonata. That's why Woodfall Temple song foolish. Dodo. Stop doing checks that aren't Midnight Meeting.
It's one of those, it's while I'm here checks that, you know, he clears it, he pretty much probably not going to come back, is he? To Kana unless he's desperate later.
The thing is, if it's Ice Arrows on Midnight Meeting...
He's doing the well?
Ah, Dodo, and
really
you can beat STT, but you can also beat GBT. So Dodo just voided, that's actually hilarious. And yeah, you have to be able to logically be able to beat the Woodfall. Which of course it can be drunk logic bullshit that's happening, but no. Just because it sometimes happens doesn't have to mean that it always happens.
I definitely would have orphaned the well here. I wouldn't have done it.
I mean, this isn't really that complicated for the rest of the logic. Just both runners. I mean, Aosuna is not a seasoned MMR veteran, so I don't blame him, but Dodo should know better. Unless, of course, I get proven wrong and we get a wallet and then the second wallet is required. And I look stupid. Okay, midnight meeting. More bait? Question mark?
I don't think so. Not possible. It can't be. There we go.
Actualize arrows.
Yep.
That's kind of weird. So yeah, Sonata is in springtime and it's drunk logic, everybody. Here's Spec. Sent the seed to Zoe. Oh yeah, I'm stupid, what did I say? Like I literally said 5 minutes ago, if it's light arrows on Midnight Meeting, then the Sonata song item is in here. Unless drunk logic.
Yeah, it could be Letter to Mama. Letter to Mama could be the wasp. This is where both Letter to Mamas have keg and captains. That would be so.
It can't be because Twin Islands.
It's Twin Islands, yeah, but that'd be so ass. Oh, I need to update the hint. The hints have disappeared. Oh lord. Don't know what happened. Give me a second to update the hints, guys.
I mean, if you would have gotten Sonata on Midnight Meeting, then you would have had access to the Blue Warp song through Woodfall. That would have given you light ice arrows on springtime. Then SCT Worth would be Oath. Big chest, last chance before light arrows. Light arrow chest. Raman, no. I mean, actually, Brahman isn't that bad because you can check it together with the postman.
Yep.
It's a bit annoying because you have to slow down time, but
what was the other one I sent?
the last one was Goron Race.
Got Fishman's Goron, Ocean Swamp, Gossip Stone, and
I don't know.
I don't remember. And then buying 3.
Let me check.
All the hints had reset themselves for some reason, so
I'm just checking my list for what's even possible. Oh, Ranch Sisters was the last one.
We are updated again. Our hints are fixed. Thank you, Anna Cho. I appreciate it. We are all good now. Everyone's so obsessed with Pamela seeds, and I'm like, where's my required lemons?
Well, maybe it's right here.
Exactly.
If Dodo can get this jump slash.
Yeah, Letter to Mama was on Twin Mold Igor.
Yeah, the Giant's Mask chest.
Yeah, that one. Didn't Aosuna get the Great Fairy Sword? I guess he's just not doing the Great Fairy Sword strat for Gomez.
No, the Great Fairy Sword wasn't GBT, and only Dodo
GBT.
did. And since Aosuna save scummed, he lost. Not save scummed, crashed. He crashed and lost Gilded, apparently.
What was on Garo? Sorry, I missed it.
Nothing, just a pendant of memories.
Oh. Bait. My
And
favorite.
Dodo didn't even need to open that last chest because it could have only been a pendant or a letter, and both aren't required. But I probably would have opened it out of habit too, just because it's gilded.
Yep.
It's always something you keep in your back of your mind, counting the
They're
amount
like-
of small gilded chests you have left, but you always forget it. If something gilded spawns before you, it's just like, open, need to open.
Yep. And the arc of S4 jet seeds doesn't exist anymore, continues.
I mean, to be fair, imagine if you like Blue Ocean Spider's chest out of logic. Then somehow stay in logic after that. I don't even know how it's possible, but
Come on, required lemons, please. Lemons is my favorite check, so can a Shan seed finally give the runners required lemons?
Aosuna getting ice arrows. Sadly, still one big step behind Dodo. Or maybe not sadly if you're a Dodo fan.
Our trackers just giving each other shade. Don't mind them. Ooh, speaking of trackers, happy 2 hours, everybody. I'll eventually get there and do it on the hour. So today, we've got a lovely MMR Season 4 Winner Brackets Round 2 race for you guys. Dodo versus Aosuna. I am Shannon Bread. I am your restreamer and commentator, and joining me on commentary is Aerith and our two lovely trackers, Yuki's and Axel Ryman. It's looking as though Lemons was nothing. I'm very disappointed. But I'd probably say at this point that Dodo's in the lead. Would you agree on that?
Yeah, absolutely. Like Aosuna, if for some reason thought, hey, let's just check this express mail immediately, maybe could have caught up a little. Oh wait, he wasn't even in Stone Tower? Wait, but didn't we see him kill Gomez?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah, we did see him kill Gomez. Maybe he's just doing things differently.
Okay. Yeah, he did not spawn this chest.
Dodo didn't save scum, did he? Or did he?
Oh, he did, he did.
Okay. I must have missed it. Captains or keg?
Nothing so far. Axel. Okay,
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's the last piece of the puzzle.
So it was indeed captains. So all of you lovely people who bet captains, congratulations. Yeah, and 79% of you voted for keg and 21 for captain's hat. So those captain's hat winners, ooh, well done. Let's just hope the captain's, you know, gives us. Well, what would captains give us?
Sonata.
Yeah. And then we need to find Keg. So, time to open up the bets of where Keg is. Because, we need it. So, get your ideas ready.
Where could it be? Could it be in the last Woth or the last Woth?
Yeah. You know? Take your bets.
To be fair, could still be a wallet bait. I'm pretty
You've got
sure.
2 Kegs in Twin Islands, you know? Like, it's one of 2. It's gonna be a Smithy one. Don't say that.
What could it be? What mask do we not have? Oh, we actually did get... No, Postman's Hat is still open.
No, oh my god. Twin Islands is gonna have both wallets. For All Knight's Mask for Keaton. Imagine. Land title deed trade has already been done. Sorry to break it to you.
Yeah, we've done every single D trade.
Yep. Sorry, Spec.
Bank 3 is hinted.
Bank 3's dead. Bank 1 was something. I don't remember what it was though. And Bank 2 hasn't been checked yet, but Bank 2 is not in Logic because we don't have... Oh, Bank 1 was Bean. Yeah. Yeah, Bank 2's not in Logic because we don't have the wallet. Which is why I think it'd be funny if both wallets were in Twin Islands. For that Keaton mask. Ignore that backwards bracket. It wasn't me. Don't judge me for my backwards bracket. I can't find it. Where is it? Oh. You guys saw nothing.
I don't think you can get the Wiz Rope in that position with Gilded. How is Dodo feeling?
Betrayed.
Judge he made quite a few uncharacteristic, why is English so hard? Execution mistakes, and it's Dodo, so Dodo always feels behind probably, but then again... Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I'm not super familiar with Aosuna's routing style. I don't know how familiar Dodo is with Aosuna. Like, I feel if you were to play against a really aggressive runner, like against Broad, you would probably feel super behind, but then again, that Gipto mask was in a nasty spot. And even Broad wouldn't be able to go out route that, I think. Maybe Gipto mask is a bit too big of an equalizer. The mask was on Soundcheck, and Romani's mask was on Graveyard Grotto, which was super isolated the whole time.
It was last located massively by both runners.
Well, not for Aosuna, because I don't think Aosuna ever touched GBT. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking like, where was Zora again? Behind room key.
Yep.
I mean, I guess there is a way to God route, some way. Get Gipto Master Cycle 1, but it's super stupid. And I feel like the puzzle pieces are just not into place for anyone to God route that. Like, even if you do Graveyard Night 1, which isn't that far-fetched, I mean, probably not. Most runners don't do it. Like, Jess is the only one who basically proposed that play. Maybe James or I would do it. But even then, even if you get like the Romani's Mask Night 1, you would still have to get Zora before day 3. And you would probably turn it to day 3 after Deco Palace. But I just don't see it happening.
There's the keg! So, Dodo is in go mode, he just needs to get his last 2 songs.
Yep, no stupid Keaton Mask. I believe for the runners. Meanwhile, it looks like Aosuna is doing something. Don't think he grabbed Captain Set yet. I mean, it's not that relevant. As long as he go modes STT Snowhead, it's fine. Yeah, insane. Congrats on winning the bad
Big
Guppy.
brain play, Guppy. Well done for winning.
Oh, Dodo is seed number 1, but he had a different race time name during the qualifiers, and the sheet that accumulates the race time, the qualifier points, is using the name from the qualifiers and probably can't parse Dodo's name.
Oh. Aosuna's full clearing Snowhead, not reading the logic.
Yeah, Dodo had a big titty Goron girlfriend race time handle during the qualifiers.
What a beautiful name.
I mean, Aosuna
Once
already checked Mirror Shield for the discussion in chat, so Aosuna does know. He still needs... Oh, he's doing checks. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay.
What was Blue Boss Swap again?
That was Lullaby.
Goron's Lullaby? Oh no! Bomber's Notebook!
That was the name Dodo used during qualifiers.
Such a beautiful name.
Just like at the top of these standings.
I just don't understand the excitement behind Pamela Seed, like, you know. I guess everyone has their own, like, favorite things they love doing in this game. You expect people to actually learn from the past of this game?
Yeah, how many times do we have to teach this lesson, old man?
I actually have that as a sound alert for my stream, so whenever I fight Wizrobe, people play it. Logic is a weird thing, it is. Especially in this game.
Yeah, blame Guppy. He wrote the logic.
Yep. And Dodo is in go. That was cringe. Don't ever let me do that again. He's in go mode. Just patiently watching now.
Yep. It's a little bit of a go mode. Having the convenience of a go mode GBT at the end.
Yep.
Oh, are we going to see GFS Gecko still attempting it? Maybe a little bit of redemption. That one looks good. Oh, barely missed jump slash.
Heartbreak.
Yeah, if you have a GFS or Gilded Sword, you can insta-kill Gecko with this method.
Learn something new every day.
But it's very finicky.
Yeah.
Basically, you have to place the bomb in such a way that it explodes with the correct Gecko position, but without the Gecko running into it. Because if the Gecko runs into the bomb, he flees in a different direction. Did Dodo lose in some semifinals? I'm not sure. Maybe in Blitz, because Dodo did win Season 3. And Dodo went undefeated through winners bracket and only lost in grand finals to Guppy for one game. Oh, new method of bomb strat with the bomb mask.
I mean, it's not terrible.
Yeah, I just haven't seen it with blast mask before.
I've done it.
People throw a bomb.
I did it once because I forgot to actually pick up bombs. So I was just stuck with no bombs, and I always do bomb strat. That is my strat for God. And I forgot to pick up bombs, and I was like, I'll go blast mask, I could try it out. You know, see what it's like.
Yeah, it works.
You can also do it a little bit further back as well. And it's kind of nice with blast mask because you don't have to worry so much about whether or not Got is going to actually hit that bomb. Because I've had times where Got just runs over it. And then he just charges into you. And blast mask kind of really covers that worry.
Oh. Silva trolling a little. Nothing too terrible though.
And there's the keg for Aosuna.
Sadly, not a go mode keg apparently. Or maybe Aosuna's now checking the express mail. What the hell is that warp? What? Why was Aosuna warped on top of the bridge? In the day
I have
transition?
no... Weird. Oh, I think I might know. I know there's something up with Twin Islands, right? So, especially in glitch logic, every time you cycle time, you get the full cutscene because the snowballs change every day. So it could possibly be that it's doing that time change and forcing him to warp out, thinking that the snow is going to be there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happened there. Because it was a night transition. Like on a day transition, I wouldn't be surprised, but night transitions...
Yeah. I think Twin
usually
Islands
leave you
always
underwater.
accounts. Yeah, I think Twin Islands always accounts for the ice being there, and therefore when you cycle, it kicks you out of the water. Now that is what I would think of it anyway. Now let's just hope that Arizona goes for Madame Aroma first, and hope they don't go for Postman second, as well, because it would be a huge waste of time. But they won't, because they'll get captains and then they'll be in go. So it's just unfortunate though that Arizona will not be able to win this race. They are just too far behind. Not unless something absolutely terrible and abysmal happens to Dodo in GBT. There's no way that Arizona can catch up. I could see them doing GBT first, potentially. Is the longer of the two temples. But I really don't think Aosuna has a chance to catch up.
Yeah, I mean, as Chad is pointing out, there was a bit of a FPA thing going on, but it's not that much. Like, it was basically only going back to north and hitting the owl. If you mean the jump down from red turnkey to yellow turnkey as Zora, you do a high ledge grab basically. And if you time it correctly, it either puts you on the platform or you grab it instantly. And if you get an unlucky timing, you bonk. If Dodo did that, I didn't really pay attention. Actually using C up to align this jump. Hello Green Cola. Joining us for the last few minutes of this race.
Thank you, Cola. Welcome in.
At least the last few minutes until Dodo finished.
Yep. So we can just a reminder to everybody that the race is 15 minutes delayed. So we've already confirmed that one person will not be joining us for an interview. So we will still be having an interview afterwards. So exciting. Dodo is indeed. He is a lot further ahead than Ao, and unfortunately, Ao getting captains so late because they full cleared Snowhead. If they didn't do it, then they might have...
Closer at least.
Yeah, would have been a little bit closer if they didn't full clear Snowhead. But unfortunately...
Aosuna, I'm pretty sure at least did avoid going to uninverted. Oh wait, did they? Yeah, they don't. They have Bremen marked, so they don't have Bremen. I think. Bremen was in regular SCT.
Yes, it was, yeah. I don't remember where. Gomez? No,
Map
Garrett?
chest.
Ah, yeah.
That's the one in the basement, lava basement.
Yeah. Well, it didn't matter anyway, because Bremen was unfortunately dead.
Yeah, just 5 little rupees.
For 10 little chickens.
Yeah.
I know!
It's
well,
like,
at least one person marched them.
Poultry apparently not very valuable in Termina.
It's valuable in my heart. Alright. Bremen's holds a very, very special place in my heart.
Yeah, last dungeon boss down for Dodo.
Rest in peace, fish.
George the fish.
Fishy, fishy. Bye-bye, George. Waves. Yeah, no wallets this seed. That Keaton mask was looking threatening for a while. I know, no wallets and no Keaton. All three of them were mixed together in one little pile. Is this even S4? Actually, it is S4 because we had a unhinted required parts forged exterior. So it is. It is S4.
Yeah, PFI
Yeah.
Foolish was very early.
Yeah, it was one of the first hints, PFI Foolish. And Aosuna is now in go mode, which unfortunately is the worst timing, just as Dodo is walking into Majora. We nearly had a full tracker, though. No bunny hood. It was a close race for a really long time. Like, I can't really remember what exactly broke the runners apart. I'd probably say
Dodo did clear a bit more efficiently overall, and towards the end was just faster to give the mask.
he did Out of Logic Stone Tower before getting Ice Arrows, didn't he?
Yep. So
That
did
could have been
Aosuna.
Shannon. I live in Britain, so, you know, but my accent's kind of broken because I'm Canadian as well. So you say Shannon, like naan bread, if you know what that is. Ugh. Axel. Most people just call me Shan. You can happily just call me Shan. Or Bread.
Just don't call her a sham. And GG's to Dodo.
GG's to Dodo with a time of 2 hours, 36 and 32 minutes. GG's Dodo. Well done. So Dodo will be joining us for an interview. Aosuna unfortunately will not. But GG's to Aosuna anyway. Fantastic race. And it was very unfortunate for Aosuna to get that crash so early on. But Dodo will be moving on to the next round of the winner's bracket, and Aosuna will unfortunately be moving into the loser's bracket. But both runners will be continuing their races. So let me just pull Dodo in and start this interview. Apparently he has some comments about this seed. Hi, Dodo. Welcome in.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Oh, good. Yeah. What the hell did you roll, Shannon?
What was wrong with the seed, Dodo? Go on.
The bottleneck, the Romani's mask bottleneck into Midnight Meeting bottleneck for respectively Gibdo and Catface mask. I don't think I've ever seen that before. At least I could do something out of logic while waiting for Midnight Meeting.
Yeah.
But
so
yeah, go ahead.
The beginning of the seed was a bit rough for you, having some technical issues trying to get over the big octo at the beginning.
Yeah, execution was not great this seed overall. Especially in the early game, maybe more than the rest. But at least my routing was fine early until the whole Gibdo and Isaro shenanigans. Then it started going downhill. And by the end, I didn't know what I was doing anymore. Like I did castle for nothing and the well for nothing because I lost track of where I thought I was one song ahead, and for some reason I thought I didn't have fire arrows, so I was expecting to find them in SCT. Anyway, yeah, I just brain farted and did some stuff for that even though it couldn't be there.
I was wondering why you were doing the well. I was like, what is he doing?
Yeah, I thought I was still missing one item, and I was like, okay, since I'm here, might as well play ultra safe. I was playing ultra safe the whole time, but yeah, I did that for nothing. Also, the Ikana Castle, it had to be Song of Storms. I just didn't realize it on time.
Healing, you mean?
Yeah, healing.
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting seed. It was interesting to watch and to commentate and just see how you both routed it quite differently. I feel like at one point there was just no routing available. It was just go somewhere, do something, to try and find those last few items.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I just full cleared everything without skipping anything at all, and in the end, it was still Romani's mask was still my last location. The fact that I had to wait was mostly unlucky, I think. Like, I don't think I routed that poorly. It's just really unlucky that my last stop was that mask and that I had to wait for it. Yeah. After that, I started making more mistakes, and yeah, my execution also overall could have been better. It's a shame that Theo crashed because apparently he wasn't so far behind, so it could have been closer, I guess.
Yeah, it was. We were having a fun little commentating section of when you were stood outside soundcheck with the cow mask on, and just talking about how miserable Link looked with the cow mask on. It was it was a seed.
Yeah, and yeah, I see chat saying that, and Aosuna told me also that Garo is in OSH chests, which is funny because like I could have had it all that time. I could have had it out of logic.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking because AO did Ocean Spider House chest, got Garo, and then immediately went to do sound check and got Gibdo, and I was just like, no, oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the kind of thing. Like, would you even skip midnight sound check if you got the Garo? Because it could have been a different path.
I mean, yeah.
You really don't know that it's what's it called? Kana access. That's your bottleneck. It could have also been like Ice Arrow.
Yeah. I was waiting to have both, and yeah, I was so. At first, I was thinking that both would put me in potential go, and then I thought that in the end I would need something more. And then again, I realized that no, I wasn't doing it all alone. I was just tired by the end. This seat drained me.
Yeah,
there were
I would say
a lot of different scenarios. Once you got the fire arrows, and then you had 2 unresolved wraths. This could have been a lot of things.
Yeah, once you get, once you get both Gibdo and Isaro, all you're missing are 2 songs.
Yeah. How did you feel about the hints, by the way? The Wath hints, specifically.
Sorry, which one?
The Wath hints, the way the hero hints. How did you feel
about wait, what was it? Stockpot.
Tower Temple, Stockpot Inn, and Twin Islands.
Yeah, so Stockpot Inn was satisfied very early. Unfortunately, there was something else there. Unfortunately, that Twin Islands Wath baited me pretty hard, but I had no choice than to push it. I was a bit surprised to see that it was not the Hot Spring Water Grotto. But then also I did Swamp Archery after that, got my Fire Arrow, and realized that I could have done it with Fire Arrow and gained time along. So yeah. I was feeling pretty unlucky with this seed was not nice with me, and I had no idea how it was going to turn out, how Aosuna was doing on his side, and yeah, I really wasn't sure I was going to win this one.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you won't dread the next time I restream and I'm your seed roller again, you know? Try not to hate me too much.
Oh, well, it's fine. I'll just reschedule until I get another restreamer.
I'll just move. You can't stop me.
We were talking about, with chat, how you probably feel about the seed, because it's not the seed you feel great about, but on the other hand, like even if you play against someone aggressive, terrible. It's like, I think Gibdo Mask is the great equalizer in this. Like, like maybe your opponent doesn't dip GBT, but I think that's about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking, Graveyard Grotto was in Logic for a long time. I was thinking maybe he did it super early, and then routed Soundcheck and bam.
Yeah.
But then I guess Fire Arrow was a bit tricky too, because you kind of had to go back for it. So it wasn't just like there was no easy straight line to follow, I think. And even Isaro on Behind Midnight Meeting after that, like you had to do Town Archery again to get your Ocean Deed, get Cafe's Mask, reset to Midnight Meeting. Yeah, there's no way to get that really easily, I think.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. The time of day routing the seed.
When I saw the final shrine chest, and I saw it was a small chest, I was like, are you seriously kidding me? Am I gonna have to do Town Archery again?
I mean, it's Shrine, Dodo. Know what I think about it.
Yeah.
But even I probably couldn't have skipped Shrine in the seed.
Yeah, it would be weird to rush Ocean Deed before Shrine.
And I probably would have checked Ocean Deed before Shrine, but I don't think I would have done Midnight Meeting before Shrine.
Let's see, you would have done Town Archery again before doing Shrine?
definitely before going Nikana, basically.
Okay. I was hoping not to have to do it again. It's like maybe the only thing that I could have routed and didn't because it's so time consuming and it's just like one check you can peek. So it's if it's nothing, it's only one check behind it. I don't know. With
Yeah, maybe I
all
would have
shrine
gone up and
open,
then done it before Shrine, but then I hate Shrine. I'm not
also
too much before Shrine.
yeah, maybe I would have done the same in better circumstances. But right after waiting 4 in-game hours for the milk bar, I didn't feel like potentially doing Tarnarshi a second time for nothing.
Yeah, like I think most people would just instantly just go Shrine. So it's just, you know,
Yeah,
Shrine haters exist.
indeed.
Well, that was definitely an exciting race, and congratulations for moving on to the next round of the winners bracket.
Thank you.
Oh, it's almost over.
If the seed 1 curse means anything, I'm supposed to lose my next match. So stay tuned.
It's probably against Guppy.
Hopefully not.
Oh wait,
No,
actually,
my round 3 is gonna be against Xavi or Nasho.
Yeah, Guppy and Boo have to face off first.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm spoiling the tournament.
And then the winner will face Eris in winner final.
Yeah, first I have to get past Spec tomorrow.
Exciting.
Spec has something to say about that?
Well, we'll see. Is there any other last comments before I just announce the next set of MMR races?
Not from me.
Oh. Okay. Well, for Majora's Mask Randomizer, we've got a huge lineup of races over the next week or so. So today we have one at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, which is Exodus versus Pojo. And then tomorrow we've got 4 races. We've got, 3. We've got Trev Person versus Broten Dodozi. We've got Spec versus Eris, and we've got Boo versus Cinny. And then on Sunday we have 3 races. We got BC Guppy versus Michi, the Painapple versus Andrea, and Alf versus Lolloway. So we've got a big lineup of races for you guys for Majora's Mask Randomizer. For Zelda speedruns in general, we've got the Wind Waker loser bracket round 1 with Glarion versus Knave at 6 p.m. EST tonight. And we've got another one at 7 p.m., which is loser bracket Skinny D versus Tifa, which is also Wind Waker Season 6 Challenge Cup. And then it's pretty much MMR. So, really exciting lineup for you guys. Thank you all for tuning in. We're going to raid over to someone now who is playing Majora's Mask. You get a little bit more content in there for you. And we will see you guys later on this evening for some more Majora's Mask.
Yeah, bye, chat.
Bye.